Good day, everybody. This is EQ. A few things changed. You may not notice a whole lot. Um, I got the. I was able to get everything on the widescreen, but I have a little problem. I don't like the white bar of the window. Just I guess status. I don't know if it's called the status bar, but I don't like that being available like that. Um, I will say I do think for everybody viewing, it's probably a lot better in that regards. But yeah, so let me just adjust. I'm just gonna adjust a couple things. Yeah, I can bring up the distance. There we go. That should be better. Yeah, I feel like I'm always playing hell with this. I don't know if it's my laptop, and there's another thing too. Hopefully, um, it's not apparent. But yeah, so the API key started working. Um, so that was a thing. I kind of hate it now. I got kind of accustomed to just having YouTube Studio open. Um, the damn the chat API that comes with it that works out of OBS. I thought it was gonna sit right in uh, OBS so that I would kind of be able to manage everything all at once. That's not really happening, so I'll have to mess with this sometime today. Yeah, but let's get going, everybody. We're wasting daylight, as they say. So, happy Tuesday. We did successfully complete Isaac yesterday, so that's a big one for us. Um, we got a lot more to go, but we've almost, and I was real happy to get the D6, but I I don't remember what it takes to get those two challenges unlocked, but I am pretty happy that most of those challenges were just they felt kind of like a breeze. But let's start off with some love today with Miss Magdalene, and let's see what we can get done. Happy Tuesday. Seed today 3 Sally Mike Alpha 6 Dave Zebra Papa. Um, yep. So Maggie, she's all right. She's a little slow and she doesn't have much damage, but you know she is. Ah, fine. I'm gonna die just from trites. This one is pissing me off. Damn. So how's everybody's week going? Hopefully it's off to a strong week. I will say I do like my widescreen because it just kind of comes brighter anyways. I mean, yeah, I could just sit here and mess with everything, but there's a whole bunch of crap that I'm kind of like a little peeved about today. Nothing big, but my laptop, the fan started last night, somewhere after demoing Hollow Knight. So yeah, I spent about an hour and a half on Kick. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Pyromaniac, that's what we're talking about. That's a good start. So especially for Eve Magdalene, because with a Red Heart build and getting Pyromaniac, it's going to allow us to heal red hearts with any kind of explosion. So it's not just explosion. I can't even speak today. Explosion immunity. It's also um, healing, and if we're gonna try to go the distance with her, that's a nice start, because it's kind of like a twofold. Like, well, we got defense, but we've also got extra defense. I don't know how to better call it. Maybe like a one up of defense. You know, like, because you're not just blocking damage, you're also recuperating from damage, and that's huge. So, like, right here, we can just do this. If I wanted to blow up those pots, not only do I get that, but I also get health. Yeah, now I'm having to look down to see the chat, opposed to I would like be like more in your. I would be looking more at you, so to speak, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'll probably watch the videos back. I just wanted to start having. I think I'm gonna try around 9ish Eastern time for streams. I do get better luck around 1ish, so that's a thing. But on days where I'm working, it's harder, like it just is. So, and yeah, if you want to see me try to figure out what the heck I'm doing on Hollow Knight, join me on Kick. It's gonna be, oh yay, a champion nub. So even though you think you got them down for the most part, they can just kind of pop you, you know, with just like random shots. Oh, I think my brain's not working, but no, I was really enjoying Hollow Knight, y'all. Beautiful game. Yeah, just gorgeous. It really is nice. I think I found a boss that he kind of shot like this like, yeah, he had like a little, like, I don't know how to call it, like a beam of sorts that would like kind of wave on the ground. But no, it's really pretty. I also got my, if I have to, I don't think I can barely hear the fan right now. I will say that looking at my widescreen, some graphic rendering, like when maybe the Radeon GPU, is a little more active. It does look like it gets just a hair grainy, so I'm not really sure. Okay, let's not die, because we got a fantastic build. Alright. You know, I do find it funny. I'm not complaining by any means, but I would think, like, you know how some enemies 112221. Oof. We just lost damage. That sucks. And I feel like I got even slower. Oh man. Trying to think of where this would be. Tried there. It's most likely here. Well, I'm kind of down with that, y'all, just for the sake of having some keys. But I really like the Hollow Knight. There was a lot of real pretty visuals to kind of like latch onto. I kind of like this almost. I guess it's got a little bit of a Nightmare Before Christmas feel. And oh, this is crazy, chat. So, um, I've been around since Nightmare. I was old enough to go see Nightmare Before Christmas, but up until this year, I had never watched it. I think I seen, and there's a few movies like this, some of your classics that maybe I've missed just for whatever reason. But this movie, I've almost not seen most of it for the majority of my life. It just happened like that. And I finally watched it in its entirety this year. And there's like other movies that I think I had seen for the most part my whole life, but I just never got to sit down and watch. No, that's not the case with Nightmare Before Christmas. It was a thing where I just didn't. I like it was. I don't think it was ever on like cable when that was a thing. God almighty, these guys. There we go. Whew. Being ruthless today. But no, I think just due to it just always happened to be a little unavailable for me. I don't know. But yeah, me and my girl, we finally dedicated some time to watch it, and she hadn't seen it either. So yeah, it was really nice that we both got to experience it for the first time. Now, there's movies like Titanic that I've never seen for to completion, but I've basically seen the whole movie. I've seen the ending. All right, like so. It's not like I'm. What's it about? Like no, like I know what it's about. But with, and it's not that I didn't know what Nightmare Before Christmas was about. I had like pretty much an idea of like, the main plot. I'm real picky about saying stuff. If you knew me, I would probably say if you want to tell me about movies and stuff like that, all you really need to say is like I thought it was good. You don't need to tell me anything. Now after we've both seen it, we can it's fair game at that point. But now I'm not going to be mad at somebody if like the movie's like 20 years old and then you start talking about it. I mean, there's now if it's kind of like a hidden gem that like nobody's ever seen, then like give them a break. Like let them have a chance if they want to. I notice, and I'm starting to get like that as I get older. It feels like it's harder and harder to just sit down and like let's watch it. I want to watch it. Not even just let's. Like for you and a couple, you and another person, but also sometimes it just feels like life in general puts you in a position where it's so hard to really make time to watch movies and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Is there any movies, chat, that maybe you wished you had gotten to see and you just never had, like between availability and stuff like that, and it was maybe one of the more popular movies during your generation or something, and you just never watched it? There's a few movies. I want to say that I've seen most of the heck is it? Yeah, there's gonna be a few ones that I could probably name off that most people would probably be like, "What the hell? Where have you been?" Like all that kind of stuff. I never watched all of the hell's that movie? Bruce Willis. Aerosmith did the biggest song. I don't wanna miss a thing. Apollo 13. Yeah, I never watched. I've watched most of the movie, so it's not like it wasn't like Nightmare Before Christmas where I had only seen like a clip or two prior to watching um, Nightmare Before Christmas. With Apollo 13, I really only watched, or I really have watched like 90% of it, but I know I've never sat down to completion with that movie. So, just stuff like that. So not as big of a deal per se, but it still is one. I've never just like if somebody was like, that part where I think Bill Paxton. Like I'm just saying, I'm not about to reference the movie specifically, but if you think about it, like, oh yeah, man, that real big part. I believe Bill Paxton's in it. I know Bruce Willis is, but oh man, my movement speed is crap. Oh, this room. Oh come on, room. Give me a break. I don't even have bombs to get out of this. This is crap. There we go. Alright, everybody's gonna... But I've seen every Clint Eastwood movie. I mean, that's gotta count for something, right, y'all? Well, I haven't seen every one, but I've seen most of them. I've seen most of the westerns. Uh, you know, I've seen some of his like more like modern films, Gran Torino. Trying to think of what else was. Yes, we're taking Capricorn. We take Capricorn. Excuse me, everybody. A little bit of indigestion. Oh man, this is awesome. So these guys are like the perfect. My main thing is I don't want to get hit by that poison. Come on, guys, because we figured out that we can't hurt you, so we're gonna do contact damage. Just dirty. Chat, give me just a second. I gotta take care of one thing real quick. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, everybody. Adulting. Yeah, but I don't know. Um, I think this ain't the right place. Is there any chance in hell we can hit a boss rush? Sorry. Oh, but I'm about to. Oh. It's really one of those taketh and giveth away. Oh man. But yeah, no, love movies. So many I haven't seen. I mean, that's really any of us, right? Is there a movie, chat, that maybe you wished you had seen that you never had the opportunity? Or just popular ones that, I don't know, you just feel, maybe you didn't feel left out, because, I mean, with the Titanic, I did feel a little left out with the Nightmare Before Christmas, because any time it got brought up, everybody be like, "Oh my God, you know, like you got to go see it now." And it's like, I mean, it was good. It was really good. Like I'm not gonna say anything negative about it, but I didn't need to go see it now. I mean, like, you know, it was a real. It was kind of like a dark, cute movie, in my opinion. I don't know. This guy. What the hell is even in here? You know, just when you want these guys to blow up in your face, the game makes it so hard. And this game is being super stingy with everything. I'm pretty sure boss rush isn't gonna happen. Yeah, I think they've tailored this one to. We're gonna, especially if I even want to try to find this. See if I can get this guy on the spikes. There we go. Well, you know what? I don't really care for that curse room. I feel like more curse rooms than not. They're not all bad. So they've, at least as far as I've been observing, the secret rooms kind of just the regular secret rooms, which is it's not that's not the case in some of the later versions of Isaac, but in this case, oh come on, it's on the spikes. What the hell? Unless you're in limp mode, spikes will kill you. But if you're handicapped, they just don't really do anything. If you're mush, spikes will not hurt you. That's an interesting concept. Yeah, they put this. Yeah, they really set me up with this item room. What's our time? Hell. Yeah. More than a feeling. More than a feeling. I guess that's what's in our item pool. Or our card pool, rather. Temperance and whatever else. I mean, we got one hangman card, but I don't know. I'm a, was it worth it? Probably not. Hey, give me 1 second, chat, because now that I'm thinking about this, if y'all are chatting, this is just kind of the crap that I'm gonna deal with right now. Till I fix this later. Okay, so that's cool. It's not cool, but yeah, I actually don't know what the hell. Like, give me 1 second. I gotta fix this because this is gonna piss me off. Alright, so that one should be available. I probably have... Yeah, see, like, I didn't even know I had two. Yeah, so I'm gonna see it real time. Just because I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, man. Yeah, I would... Well, I did need to speed up, so that's cool. I do want that Oh, I just used the hangman card, so there's that. I do like my tier rate, y'all, but yeah. So sorry if you had been chatting. I am terribly sorry. The OBS API for YouTube, it started working again. I didn't change it. Only thing I did is, okay, let's kill that. I gotta fix one thing real quick, just so that we're not hearing audio. Yep, every little thing is getting me today. But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, well, this is cool. We're at least getting good stuff. I mean, I can't complain with most of this stuff. Man. You know what? I'm not pushing for a guppy play. I think we're just gonna chill the way it is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out, like, why does OBS sometimes change where... Oh man, I'm fast now. Yeah, that caffeine pill, it got me. Now I'm down with this tier rate though. The Hierophant. And I just lost that, so yeah. Happy Tuesday at least, you know. I will say yesterday's Isaac run was a lot of fun. The two that stayed in with me through the whole stream, I felt like it was really... it felt like a real competition of sorts. You know, not just like, okay, I got a few like good things. I got some good things, but I also got kind of screwed up on some damage and everything like that. If you have time, please go check out some of my previous videos on here. Feel free to give a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff if you aren't already. Yeah, no, yeah, yesterday was a lot of fun. I wasn't even gonna do the final run that I ended up doing, but I had two people in the chat, and they hung out for a minute, and they were actually active and stuff. And that's always the hardest part, is like, am I talking too much? You know, that kind of thing. Like, what makes you as the viewer want to engage more with me? You know, like, am I boring? Like, look, you know, I need to. We as creators, we have to know these things. You know, like, did you just stumble in here and you just hate Let's Play content and that kind of stuff? Is there things about it that we can do to kind of make it more enticing? That kind of thing. Come on, buddy. Thank you, spiders. Man, poison shots really make a difference. Oh, come on. I'm gonna call this kind of stuff strict grid movement. Like, you have to, like, I can't go in between lines. I have to hit here to be able to move up and down. And when you're juking, it will take that. That'll help a bunch. I don't really think the piggy bank will help too much. This is just in case. Yeah, but the wafer is going to allow us to take half damage. I'm actually not even sure right now as I play through the game. And I've already taken the wafer, so I can't really test it during this run, but it seemed like I was on the depths recently, and I was taking like a whole heart of damage. So I'm not exactly sure. And it, but sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought. Wow. Okay, and we almost have Guppy. I mean, do I want to do this to y'all? I mean, I'm all about more mob snipe. To me, it's like, I'm trying to think of something that you can eat. Okay, on almost anything savory, I think we can say more cheese is better, unless you're lactose intolerant. If that's a thing, then, you know, I kind of retract that, just because I understand what you may be going through. But I think I'm gonna save that Emperor. I'm gonna play a classic move that I've seen on some of the other YouTubers. You know what? Maybe. No, we don't want the Emperor, because I want that item room, just in the sheer fact. Now, some of my stats are a little gummy right now, so I don't know what I hit, but we do have some nice things though, and we still have Pyromaniac. So this is a really super run. As long as I don't just somehow like destroy my HP, I think we're solid. Like, I don't see any, but yesterday was more or less the same. And sometimes I get a little bullheaded when I'm playing through, you know, like I just want to like dominate. And like those kinds of enemies right there will let this game is I'll just say that this game has AI humility. All right, like even if you're 100% and it don't like you, nothing can almost kill you. Like there's only one run that I've had, and sadly, due to technical difficulties, I had to yeet that video where I was actually invincible. And you're still not technically invincible 100%. It was a Nod Leaf demon baby play. Like, the reason why I laugh is, unlike some orbitals, Demon Baby is gonna be a slow burn. And for the couple of people that were in chat that day or coming in and out constantly, I felt for them. They were probably like, man, screw this. Like, I don't blame you. I really don't, because like I was pretty much hands free and, you know, trying to engage with chat a little bit, but it was like, let's watch water boil, you know, like, you know, almost like as if you're going to sit there and like actually watch the characteristics of the bubbles and maybe try to denote okay, I was like, where the hell is this taking us? You know, like maybe this side of the pan is uneven or pot, and you know, just stuff like that. And it'd be like just wild stuff that you would have, come on guys. Oh, see, getting pegged little by little. I think we can do better. And I'm probably at the boss, so that might have been stupid on every level, but we're gonna see. Mom's knife today is a little unwieldy. Yeah, I guess we got what we got, y'all. Ball of tar. Trail of Tears. I actually would have preferred Trail of Tears, I think. Yeah. So, Mom's knife's good. It's a little unwieldy, though. Because of, I think between, so the arrows on the left are our range. The bow and arrow is our tier rate. And then the one that's got the lines coming down from it, that's our shot speed. It's a lot of stuff there. But between the range and the tier rate, I believe that's what causes it to, like, you automatically just have like a lot of juice, like with barely even holding it. So one, stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty quick. And that's something that if you kind of go into rooms and stuff, like with the thing charged and you're expecting it to not go as far, so you're kind of waiting for that kind of timing, it does kind of get to you a little bit, and you're like, oh my god, I gotta figure this rhythm out. But if you can get with a faster timing and everything, it really can work out for you. But when they're right there at you and you're trying to just, but that, I mean, that's just part of the game, adaptability, you know, seeing what really works for you. Okay, that's alright for this. Alright. I will say, I think when you kind of figure out that kind of layout, like where everything's kind of just where it is, like with secret rooms and stuff, it is a little bit of a guess, but you can usually, I think you'll, for the most part, most people, after you like dig for them a little bit, you do kind of get that like second nature for them, like, oh, okay, they're right here. It's probably right there. cut you up, chub. Cut you up, chub. Alright, that'll work. It kind of scared me a little bit. I was like, oh, damn. Gonna cut some dips. Got sound effects, y'all. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, baby. I really don't know what comes out of my mouth sometimes. Like, I hear it, but whatever possesses me to do, say, or any of that, you got me. It just comes into my mind, and sometimes I go with it. But you know, the funny thing is, I don't think I'm really an outspoken person. You know, like, so it's kind of a weird dynamic. Oh, you SOB. Okay, that one worked. I was a little afraid that wasn't really going to work for us, but by George, I think I got it. Champion death. And you can usually, well, I don't know how I would say this. I was gonna say you can usually denote champions from different colorations, but I would say if you don't know the game, why not? Probably should have left it for here, but that's cool. I don't even know. Okay, we picked up the negative. Let me look at something. I'm sorry, y'all. Alright, so alright, that'll work. We'll just do that. I really don't recall the Polaroid though being an option. It was. And I'm just stupid. And I think because I got so accustomed to grabbing the negative, I think I just went with it. Well, we'll at least get Isaac. And we got to do another run anyways to where we can get boss rush. So you know what? I felt I had a little bit of regret when I took Ball of Tar to I don't remember which floor, but I had re-rolled it Trail of Tears for Ball of Tar, which more or less they would have kind of been like a creep trail type deal. But I've seen a few times already where a ball of tar has really just kind of paid for itself. Some of the charging enemies have been completely decommissioned just because of that. So yeah, Mom's knife does get a little unwieldy at times though. So yeah, after I picked up that last range, it kind of feels like I just hold it for a second and then it's just like almost floating way the heck out there. I don't want shoot, but I want that. Wow. All right. Ah, this really stinks. Well, we're about to kill some stuff. I'll say that. Ooh, this don't seem as smooth as it. Oh, come on. All right, let's get away from that. All right. So little mess up. No big deal, but just a little bit. I wonder what our time is. I feel like 36 minutes. Man, I started late today. So, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So, I think there's a little issue that has been corrected in later versions. Okay, this is crap. Um, where you got this almost. It's almost like it's any distraction that's kind of happening. The homing effect of Spoonbender is pulling Mom's knife away. So let's look at what we got. I just said it. Let's send it. We're way better off. Oh no. All right. I got crazy. Oh no. Isaac is putting up. We're not putting up with Isaac. So, kind of a bummer. All right. Kind of a bummer. Because we should have had a blue baby killing build right there. But, oh man. I guess, man, how's it going, chat? There's 5 of you here. What's good? Happy Tuesday, everybody. This is EQ. Just trying to stream some Binding of Isaac Rebirth all the way to Repentance Plus. So eventually we'll get there where we have, you know, all the new unlocks and all that kind of stuff, and hopefully we'll get to look at some of the cooler. Well, I don't know if they're cooler because I haven't done them and I have not seen them yet. But some of the multiplayer action that is like real co-op multiplayer. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's see what we can and cannot do. So we got a little bit of headway there with Maggie. I think I want to switch gears a little bit, and let's see. let's do something a little fun. Let's see what Azazel, and let's see if we can't complete another character because, well, I'm a little strapped for time, but not just that. I think we can actually just go in and take down. Yeah, that's cool. Crack the sky. I don't remember what it's like on Rebirth, but it's usually a pretty cool active item. So, if you are new to Binding of Isaac, when I refer to active items, if you look in the top left corner, there's a like white little spade, almost like a little hand trowel. It's the image for the Crack the Sky item. Now, the thing is every active item has a charge rate denoted by the little, in this case, the 4 green pips, if you will. And every active item has a different amount of charges. Well, they're unique to each active item. So there can be some that have 3, and then some that have 4, and then some that have 6, and so forth. This one's a pretty good one, and I probably should have used it just to kind of use it, because I don't think I'm almost positive I haven't picked it up since I've been streaming. I have used it on console, but yeah. Yeah, we're keeping Crack the Sky. That's just a reusable bomb active item. It's got a 2-room cooldown. That's probably a shop, unless I find another locked door. Because usually if it's a single locked door, like just one keyhole, right near the start, it can usually be like a library or a vault, usually a library. This is usually a good room for tinted rocks and that kind of thing. I don't see one, so. Right, nice. Bombs. I think we have missed. No, we got that. You know what? We're only at 2 minutes, so I don't mind exploring a little bit. Also with Azazel, I'm kind of all about it. Oh yay, more money. Do do da 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 da. Money, 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 money. I'm almost positive in that first line of that song, "For the Love of Money." I think the only time that they say money, money, money is at the very first line, and then after that, they kind of have like a fading, "For the love of money." It's just something I didn't really learn until this year. And so, Crack the Sky is probably better with a more active enemy kind of deal. So, I mean, there's not going to be anything, because since Azazel doesn't start out with red hearts, he can, even though he starts off with the black sin hearts. He can get red HP, but if you don't have it going into Devil Deals, all of your Soul Heart HP containers, they're all the items that you would want are going to be at least 3 Soul Hearts worth, and we had 2.5, so we didn't really have any options there. I know, like, either in Afterbirth Plus or Repentance, basically it wasn't. It some of those things got worked out a little better, but yeah, in Rebirth, um, like so in Repentance, and I think Afterbirth. No, I think it was just in Repentance. So don't quote me on that, but I can look it up. If you went into a devil deal at all, it would kind of discount you from angel deals a little bit, not completely, but it seemed to discount you a little bit. Come on, guys. I'm glad I didn't utilize Pyromaniac too much in the last run because a part of me just wants to keep. Oh, is that some real stuff? Some of these shots, I just feel like there's something that just almost reads your mind. Like, I just kind of moved off to the left. I really didn't have a rhyme or reason, like just to not be in the middle. And then I was going to use Crack the Sky in hopes that it would like either kill him all the way or at least put a fat dent in his HP. And alright, game. They're taking full advantage of me having to get up at close and personal. I think out of all the bad pills that we could get, Bad Trip or Health Down really are. They're a little cringy to me right now, like, to be honest. I'm almost positive the habit was on the last floor. We need health. Like, I'm taking stupid damage and we need health. And I almost effed it royally right there. Crack the Sky, I'm not impressed. I'll wait. I feel like it just gives me greater success if... Well, that's cool. I think I can just say screw it now. I think. That all depends on me, so that's where that's at. Alright. A jumpless fatty. That's cool. Alright. Well, we got a little redemption going on with the pills, so that's cool. Alright, we can get keys. So this might be a little different than the normal run, but here's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna, if we get beefy enough, we might go with we might fight a Mega Satan run. That's pretty cool. Alright. I believe this one's Gabriel. The two angel statues are Peter and Gabriel. I believe the Gabriel statue is denoted by the red robes. But so yeah, maybe this will be exciting. I'm kind of down for it. As much problems as we've had, you know, like something cool. Maybe the game's trying to give back to the health that I want. And let me say this, if you got familiars or buddies that, oh, well, so here's the, oh, Bob's brain. If you're gonna hit, you're gonna hit. So we're just gonna have to be on high alert, very cautious, all that good stuff. Yes. Woo. That somehow worked out. So cool. All right. Well, we're going to the 5th. I don't know. It just made me think of Boondock Saints, where there's a part where they're investigating an old apartment floor or something, and they seen some water leaking, and from the ceiling on the floor that they were at, and then it's like, hey, well, let's go to the 5th. I'm down with this, kinda. That's cool. I don't even know what the hell I got. Breath of Life. Oh yeah, no, we don't want that. But we did unlock. So, I'm gonna say this. We have both keys. So this should be Peter, the other angel. I'm gonna say this. We need some damage if this is gonna happen. Like, you can't just roll up and... Because, yeah, now we got... Alright, cool. That's killer. I'm stoked that we got that Family Man challenge. Yeah, and I believe once you beat Family Man, it'll unlock the last challenge. Man. Okay. It was the Eternal Fly. I looked real hard after I took a hit, and I was like, come on. God, my... Ruthless. I think right now, especially if there's any chance at all to get maybe more health, a full health pill could be like really great, especially for some scenario like Mega Satan and stuff like that. Okay. Well, I was gonna try to go around, but then oof. In my head, I'm just cussing Bob's brain so hard. Now, I will say this. I'm not just trying to make excuses for myself, but I do believe that coming off of most of your tier-based characters to Azazel, it does kind of... That sucks. So what's happened, y'all, is we got a second Steam sale, which in later versions of Isaac, this is done away with. Or either, if it's not, they're so hard to get, and they don't do the same thing. So if I had another store, what you would see is everything would be free. And in this case, it's kind of like, nope. You know, because screw it. If it keeps up this way, more or less, well, I was gonna make a claim that we would never make contact with Bob's brain specifically, but we ended up doing that. Let's just go look at Boss Rush. I think this would give us a small damage up, but it's not worth a Boss Rush. It's really not. Like, I'm not even sure we got what it takes to beat Mega Satan if we choose to go through that. But we did pick up the Polaroid, and if you look at my stuff, note on the bottom row next to the last, it looks like an old school like Polaroid photo. That's what's those. If you don't have, so you can. There are ways you can skip certain levels. If you end up skipping the depths too, and you don't get either the Polaroid or the negative, you'll stop your run after they're unlocked. You'll stop the run like one floor early. You won't get to go to either the dark room or the chest. Yeah, why not? I don't remember. I think there's a few things that... Yeah, that wasn't worth it. I was thinking Lust gave like an automatic active item, but I guess not. Oof. Yeah, we don't want the 6 pip, because I believe the 6 pip is like... Now I'm kind of... I gotta remember what the dice room floors. Not the dice, what each dice does. Now, since I've watched other YouTubers, I have picked up some cool strategies, and there's one that I didn't ever try on like the older versions of Isaac, and I'm kind of interested to do that because, yes, I want HP. That is good. D20 plays, because D20 plays can get real crazy, and you end up just re-rolling a bunch of like keys and money and stuff like that, and that ends up turning into something huge for you sometimes. Alright, Bob's brain. Oh, I forgot I had the orbital. A ball of bandages. So that might be able to... That could work out for us in its own way. Of course it did. Of course it did. I'm not even going to try for that donation, the blood donation machine. I just wanted to see if I could get some red health out of it. And we did. So, yeah, we're good. Now, our HP is not as strong as I would really like for it to be. Oh, man. That light is killing me. Every time I unleash brimstone, it just kind of like pops like a big... Good job, Crack the Sky. That's what I'm talking about. Big plays. Eat fresh. We'll check it out. Alright. Cool. I actually... Okay, I think I had a soul heart. Oh, why not? It don't really matter there versus collecting them later, but whatever. We're good. Now, if you only have red hearts, you want to be careful with picking up like an eternal heart before you're ready to take it, because if you only have one, it's not even just red hearts. Any type of if you got one type of heart or health, I don't know where you were at, buddy. Good job, spiders. Oh, I was like, what the heck? And then I, like, yeah, he kind of messed with my mind. Okay. All right, that was uneventful. All right. Bob's brain, go. Bob's brain, go. I would like to hold on to this pill very much, but that may not be a thing, so... Oof. Tell you what, oh my god, yep. Well, we didn't get to hold on to it, but we're not dead, so that's... You know, you gotta... take it where you can. Oh man, they are... That worked out. I don't know how. We somehow pulled that one out of the darkest depths. Woo, buddy. Alright, we're going back to get that dang eternal heart, and we're getting the heck out of here. Talk about suspense. if you can, and you got somebody like Azazel, get rid of the small buddy first. Sorry, I didn't mean to pull myself away. Sometimes I kind of jerk away when I'm doing like tense motions here. But yeah, if you can take some of those little buddies, it'll probably make that a lot better for you, just for the sheer fact of not having to have a flying enemy of any kind just really haunt you down. Okay, yep, we're getting eat up now. Here I thought that this run was going to be a walk in the park, that kind of thing. Hell no. Yeah, like our stats really haven't increased. If I'm looking at all our stuff, we got compass, HP, battery, steam cell, little Steven, the familiar. We got speedball, which is a speed up. That's pretty much all it is. We got Nun's Habit, which every time you take damage, it gives you a pip charge there. We got Crack the Sky. We got not moving box, box of stuff, ball of bandages, key pieces. I can't think of what it's called. Juicy Sack. It's another familiar. Bob's Brain, Polaroid, and then the one mushroom that kind of gives us some stats up. Okay, so we're gonna fight all the harbingers here. Now with that, I think it is the Juicy Sack, or maybe it's not. But either way, this Bob's Brain, you just go ahead, because I really don't have time for you to. That worked. That was nice. Okay, that was terrible. Thanks, Bob's Brain. Ah, dang. Little Chad would be amazing right now. Sorry, everybody. I let you down. I tried. I really did try. It was one of those things that I did what I could, and between Bob's Brain, picking up the blind item in this case was terrible. It screwed me. We didn't have a whole lot of health. We weren't terrible on health, but it just kind of was. We had one good run, and then, well, I screwed up on that one too by not getting the Polaroid, and we would have had more of completion with Magdalene. And then on this one, they just didn't give me anything. I mean, hell, I don't know. But thank you, everybody, for joining my stream. I love having y'all here. I'll try to work out, as it's going to be, it feels like, ongoing process with all this OBS stuff. I'll try to work out all those details, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for joining my stream. This is EQ. Have a great day, and I am out.